Morning guys, here to diagnose a Nissan part finder for one of my customers I've done a bit of work for in the past. It's a part finder. See the engine management lights on. That's crazy. You know this vehicle. Right, so anyway, engine lights on, plug in the computer, no codes present. What the hell? Yeah? That's it for now. Go back out and do a full code scan, see what comes up. I'll pause it for a sec. It's raining today. Just imagine it's raining today. Today is the first day I think I'm gonna actually take this YouTube thing seriously. I'm just gonna post everything. I don't care if it makes sense all the time, but I'm just gonna show you what I'm doing as a mechanic, trying to fix things for people. Eventually I'll sort my van out and rebuild it so we can actually have a page explaining how to have a decent mobile mechanic van. I have an idea of what tools I need, so yeah, I'm trying to teach you guys and show you guys, entertain you guys. Yeah, that's the plan. 2023, this is the first day I'm back to work. Let's see. Right, so full scan, 6 systems detected, no codes found. I don't know if Louis is trying to sell this car and he's had this light stock on. Let me see, it's the instrument panel. Oh, what could it be, the reason behind this? Right. Hold on. Alright, so how did it look on YouTube? It's just my friend. And there's a trick that I'm going to try. But before I try that trick, I just want to see if I can clear the faults. Nothing to clear, like the light's gone off straight away, so I'm not even going to get to the trick, I guess. Hopefully the light stays off for Louis, and that's just going to be the end of it. I'll turn it off and turn it back on again. But the trick that I saw was to like rev the car to 2000 RPM and to like rev the car to 2000 RPM, turn the lights on for like few seconds and then turn the lights off, something like that anyway, but I'm not going to get to that. If I did get to that, I would have showed you. My bad. But if you type into Google Nissan Pathfinder how to clear engine light without a diagnostic machine, you see that video. This was a quick just clear fault codes. The engine light's off now. Just gonna, I'm out of there, yeah, can unplug that and I'm off to the next one. So I've arrived at the next job. I'm in Southfields in Wimbledon. You can see a Volvo just about to pull out. He wants me to replace his swirl flaps manifold or something like that. You know, I'll show you in a second, but this Volvo XC90 coming up here is going to park right in front of me. Oh, sounds like we got a turbo leak, if you heard that. Massive turbo leak. Park on there now. Alright, continue this video in a minute. So I'm getting stuck in. This is what I've got to do. This is like the swirl flaps control solenoid, and this is the swirl flaps. and some seals for the rocker cover, and those copper seals are for the injectors. I've got to take the injectors out. I'm taking off this engine brace, this little mount, the injector pipes, and taking this rocker cover off. We're gonna play inside, and then that should be us when we're done. Hopefully I can do this in about 2.5 hours. So far I've taken off that bracket at the back, and it was just 4 bolts, and these 2 connectors stuck on at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4 down there somewhere. Alright. So disconnecting the injector leak off pipes, that's what they're called. See these clips here? Just grab that, pull it out, and then you pull this up. I don't want to drop anything, but take that clip out with the long nose pliers, and then you leave it like that and pull it out. Someone's getting it, man. This is the 5th police car flying down the road right now. Anyway, this is where I'm at. So the injectors are starting to come out. The injector pipes are out. What was it? 50mm spanner. I've taken the injector leak off pipes off. I've just disconnected the connectors. Down inside there, I can see some, what's it look like, 8mm on both sides of the injectors to take the injectors out. Let's put a little rubber. Get the rubber there. That's probably from the engine cover. Put that there for now. Oh yeah, disconnected this hose from there. Had to crack the seal on this little one, but I done it softly, so I think it could be re-squeezed and it'll be alright. What else have I got to do? I'm gonna take this off. This little engine supports mount. Trying to give you guys the right names for everything, you know. Disconnect this sensor. Just squeezing it like that. The wiring loom. Just moving out the way. That looks gank. Yeah. Another police car coming. Hey, someone. Shit. The ambulance this time. Something bad went down. What's it? 4 police cars or 5 police cars now. The ambulance is coming. Alright, let me crack on. It's wet, but not that wet. This is where we're at, man. So that engine support bracket's out. It was just like these bolts here. It's like 30mm, 8mm. 8mm in the back that held the wire bracket on. So I'm trying to take this pipe off, but this bugger is just don't want to separate for whatever reason. Another police car. Jeez, bread. Yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna start tackling the injectors now, trying to see if we can get them out. It's a mess in there though, honestly. Oh, it's such a mess in there, man. I wish I had something to clean it with, but I don't. There we go. Backstreet mechanics now. So this is how you get the injectors out. I don't know why my gloves off, looks like. Like I said, I'm starting this YouTube channel. I'm posting everything, even if it doesn't go successfully. So this mission is aborted for today. I've just blocked up these holes. This injector is still stuck. I'm going to try and soak it with Coca-Cola for a few days and then try and tap it until it breaks free, so we don't end up having to change this plastic. If it doesn't work, we've got to call an injector specialist out, who would then come with a clamp around here and exert some force across to then pull it out. But it could damage the plastic, and he's even saying it could damage the head, so that's why we're going for the Coca-Cola. Alright, hope to finish this video soon. So yeah, before I shoot off and leave this job, obviously it's aborted, I'd like to say what went wrong in that job. Firstly, I shouldn't have even taken on that job. Like, I don't like to do this kind of jobs. I prefer electrical faults and straightforward servicing and stuff. But I guess, forget it, shit happens, and that could have gone really smoothly. But one thing I did do that I want to point out is when I tried to release the injector by cranking the engine, I already had 4 injectors loose. And mate, they shot out like bullets. Like, they could have taken my eyes out, could have cracked the windscreen, could have done anything. I'd lost like 4 bolts that were next to each injector when they shot out, so I need to replace those bolts when we get back to this job. So yeah, just gotta be careful. I've got to be a bit more careful. But yeah, it's not my fault the injector couldn't come out. Obviously, you see how stiff it was. But on to the next one. I'm going to Croydon now to do an airbag fault diagnostic. Let's go.
Naturally,
this is Wimbledon. If you've never seen Wimbledon before, I'll turn it a little bit. Wimbledon tennis. This is where it happens. Oh shit. Centre courts. Just saw a sign saying centre courts. Should have turned it like that. Fucked up, didn't I, guys? Next time I drive past, I'll have it a bit better. I don't know if I should be doing this when I'm driving anyway. So, we're in Croydon now. So got this bloody light on, man. We weren't far. Probably driving for like 10 minutes now. Nearly there, so. Scared. I say Croydon. We're going to Croydon. We're in Mitcham. I don't even know where I am. We're in Mitcham now. My mum used to live around there. This bridge was closed for a long time. We have a tour guide. Going down in here. More police. Jesus. Reckon I can get into this parking space. Let's see. Yeah. It's too tight in there, too tight. That's like that. Start swinging it. Start swinging it.
One extra.
Oh, you're right. So I didn't even have to do much on that last job. The customer called me up for an airbag warning light being on, and today the light wasn't on. Plugged in the computer, there wasn't any faults anywhere. Looked at the data, there wasn't any suggestion of a fault anywhere. So I just said, just leave it at that for today. Give me a shout back. You don't live too far away from me. Give me a shout when the light comes on. I'll try and come quickly and just plug it in and see what it is. She's already paid me as well, so yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, she will call me. I'll save her number now and wait to hear from her when that light comes on. That's it for today. I got to pick up my son from school. Yeah, I need to make some phone calls, try and line up some parts for some of the projects that I've got, like the pressure washing machine. You'll see that soon in videos that are coming up. I'm trying to build a new business. It's going to be like a pressure washing business, you know, a van and pressure washing van. It's going to be a pressure washing van basically. I've got the van, I'm rebuilding the engine, put a new block, I've resurfaced the head. I need to buy all the gaskets and a new chain, a new oil pump, and a new oil cooler just to be safe. Also get the injector tested. I don't even know why I've spent so much money in this van. I should have scrapped that van. Bought it, engine was busted. I thought I would just bite the bullet and rebuild the engine. I feel like if I rebuild the engine on this, it's a Ford Transit by the way, that is not ULEZ compliant to start with. I feel like it will still be an engine that people will always need, so it should have a value. I should be able to get my money back, or some of the money back for it if I ever had to parts it out, so, or turn it into a camper van one day or something, you know. When ULEZ kicks in, I think all the vans, they need to become campers and stuff, you know, ship them out, see what happens. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribed. We're trying to grow this channel, and I know it'll be good to have more camera footage of the work I'm doing. And this year I'm looking to get an apprentice, so this apprentice could learn a little bit and also just hold a camera sometimes, you know. But just follow me on this journey.